From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Ryan Pepio. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Left-hand batter waits. And that one missing low.
3-1.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Josh Rojas. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. 3-1 now. There's a strike. 95 of that one. On the ground, 2 ball. Walls to second. There's one to Diaz. That's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, today's starting pitcher, George Kirby.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Another 1-2. And there's a ball. The 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Settles under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boogan, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still nothing. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Upstairs.
Speaking of dingers, he's the 2nd fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
And now 2-2. The pitch. Out to short. Caballero gets it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. The 1-1. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Pitch misses there. 2-1. No score here in the second. Way high with that one. And the count is filled up. High in the air, out to right. Sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting good.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Out, number 2.
Batting good. The second baseman,
Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
And the pitch. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder,
and now the right fielder, Dominic Panzone. All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Dylan Moore. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The Rosarena gets it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one above the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Moore stands at second with 2 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the slider just misses. Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Moore. Here's the throw. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores.
The 3rd baseman.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Rojas. And a pitch. And another ball. Man at second. There's a strike at the knees. Here's a rocket out to left. The Rosarena snags it, and that is that. RBI double for the M's. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here in the last half of the third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a count 1-2. So the tying run at second. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw in. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. It's 1-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Isaac Paredes now. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 4-1.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next is the designated hitter, Richie Palacios. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off left side.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Rodriguez heads towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 4 and the Mariners 1. And we're back.
Leading
John
off the
Sciambi with
America,
Chris Singleton,
the center
and set
fielder,
to lead off the fourth, Julio Rodriguez. And he deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rodriguez out of the play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
In now is the Mariners DH, Cal Raleigh. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside, and it's 2-1. Foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Taylor Walls. Righty delivers.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Garver makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the catcher. The 1-1 is fouled off. Caballero, the runner at first with 2 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 4-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the first baseman, Ty France. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And the righty deals. Back up the, oh, that got him. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So last chance for the Mariners. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Pepio is just one strike away. Got it. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.